to the newest episode of the Wii Sports Report, featuring my new swivel chair and my David Luiz football shirt, which seems a bit friggin' stupid now, doesn't it? First of all, congratulations are due, of course, to Bournemouth, who are in the Premier League for the first time, Watford, who have returned to the Premier League after many, many years, and, of course, Norwich, who have come back straight after being relegated, so well done to them. Commiserations, of course, to Wigan Athletic, Blackpool and Millwall, who have all been relegated. Isn't that rubbish? As for League One, congratulations to Bristol City, who won it by a landslide, Malta Kings Dons, and Preston North End, who are all up. And of course commiserations from League One's relegation spots to Notts County, Crawley Town, keep on plugging Crawley, Leyton Orient and Ewell, who have been relegated now twice consecutively. Bummer. Congratulations of course to Chelsea Football Club, who have won the title. Commiserations to Burnley, just a bummer. Who else? I don't care. Hull. And of course QPR, who, nobody's really surprised and nobody really cares. Sorry QPR fans, but that's just the honest truth. Juventus won their domestic league. Congratulations to Barcelona for, to be honest, a pretty hard earned treble. Well done to them for that. It was all very good, especially winning that league title back off of Atletico Madrid, so congrats. Congrats to PSG, who won their domestic title. Commiserations of course to Lyon, who just ran them right up to the final whistles, but not really because it's PSG. Well, one of my questions today is, do you think football should get rid of the transfer window, and who is in your EPL team of this season? Well, I think the transfer window is very important, and I think actually the time that it's open for European leagues and leagues that begin in September and end in May is very important, because I'll tell you why. I want to remember what I was going to say. The transfer window is good because it allows teams to do their business in a set time, given set financial rules, I suppose. And it means as well that it closes before teams can just constantly fine-tune their team, sell players they don't want, and buy players that they do want, like non-stop, which would be irritating, especially considering the amount of teams who can afford to do that. It would just be, teams would get butchered mid-season for 3 or 4 good players, so I absolutely don't think that teams should, because at a certain point, clubs with less money can't spend the money, through the year, and then they can't rebuild from, having their best players poached. Like, if you take, for example, what happened with Southampton last summer, where Liverpool took all of their bad players, and United signed their most injured player ever. But Southampton had the time then to rebuild the squad that they disassembled and actually probably play better football than both Manchester United and Liverpool, given their limited resources. And of course, congratulations to them for qualifying for Europe, I think for the first time. As for my team of the season, David De Gea in goal. Ping! Or ping? Who knows? John Terry at centre half, and Jose Font at their centre half. Gary Cahill probably deserves to be considered for it, of course, but I feel like his performance over the season, if anything, was a weak link in Chelsea's team. So, yeah. As for the fullbacks, I think Ryan Bertrand is probably a pretty strong contender, as is Cesar Azpilicueta, but he would be, if I could, I would put him in every position in my team. So, I'm going to just avoid him, because he's one of my favourite players ever. Better than... That's for sure. And at right back, I think I would probably pick Branislav Ivanovic or Nathaniel Klein. It could have gone to either of the Southampton defenders for keeping a lot of clean sheets. Fraser Forster would also be in consideration, and in my substitutes for the team of the year, goalkeeper. Whoop, got no balance. My midfield would probably consist of Seth Fabregas, whose assists saved Chelsea embarrassment this year, really. Great performer. Glad we signed him. Better than... There's a lot of really good centre midfielders this season. Jordan Henderson, for all the flack that he gets and for all the flack that Liverpool got, he was good this year. He was really good. That goal against Manchester City was better than Coutinho, and Coutinho made a lot of people's teams of the year, but he just had a good second half of the season. Really, Jordan Henderson is the real deal. So yeah, in fact, I'm going to put him there. I'm going to put Jordan Henderson in there. Another strong contender would have been Aaron Ramsey when he came back from injury. He was very good. And Santi Cazorla, who, again, super underrated this season. Terrific footballer. Terrific season for him. I'll present the stats here. In fact, I'll have done that for every team. I just remembered that I'm going to do that. As for my forwards, I would have Hazard, Eden, number 10, Chelsea FC, Belgium. Very good player. Needs no further. Can we get some goals? Some highlights? Just some skill highlights if you can. No. Okay, so then I would have Alexis Sanchez, who saved Arsenal a lot of embarrassment this season. Yes, he did. He really, really did. And, I mean, I was struggling between a 4-4-2 and a 4-2-3-1 formation for my team of the year because there were so many good strikers this year for a change. A lot of good goal-scoring strikers. But ultimately, I couldn't really think of a great number 10 to put in the number 10 slot. Bing. Bing. So, there's two strikers. It is Harry Kane. So happy that guy is doing well. So happy. Great player. Absolutely. Delight to watch. Very good. Scored like 1 million goals against Chelsea in January, didn't he? Didn't score in the final though. Lost a bet because of that idiot. Give me my money! Just kidding. And sad as I am to say, Diego Costa is pipped to the final team of the year slot by Sergio Aguero, who was fire. Flames. Check that out. Crazy. That is my team of the year. Probably wouldn't have won a single game because they don't know anything about tactics. Just kidding, I know loads. On to the next question. Are Arsenal league winners next season? I mean, yeah. No, they're not going to win the league next season. Unfortunately. It's just the case of Arsenal being Arsenal. I mean, I'd almost be happy for them if they won the title because they shouldn't be finishing fourth every damn year. Like, they're just above that. It's ludicrous that they haven't won the league in over 10 years now. At what point do you make the change and do something drastic? I mean, there's talk of them being bought over, there's talk of Arsene Wenger leaving, and well, change the freaking record. I think Arsenal could win the league, but they would literally need to sign, like, Karim Benzema and Sergio Ramos. Like, they would need to sign proven winners. If you look at the past, I don't know, 4 or 5 seasons, with the exception of Alexis Sanchez, when was the last time Arsenal signed a player and you were like, wow? You know? Oh, wow. Sure, Olivier Giroud won the title in Montpellier, but who cares? Ligue 1. I just won Ligue 1 and Football Manager with Lyon. They're rubbish. No, they're good. I like them. They're so pretty. You know, because in this day and age, it's really hard to sign a player from the likes of Sporting Lisbon and have them turn into Cristiano Ronaldo, because everyone's already like, oh, I've seen that guy in Football Manager and he's really good. Oh, I've seen that guy on FIFA Ultimate Team, he's dead good, isn't he? It just doesn't happen anymore, unfortunately, sadly, which is a shame because it would be great to see someone come out in a round and just blow everyone away. So Arsenal need to sign proven talent, and I think they could. They might. Will they? No. Probably not. Peter Cech. It's arguably the weakest point in their team, but it's not as if. I mean, David Ospina was great last season. There's a decision-making issue, I found with Arsenal, and yeah, I'm getting a bit sad thinking about it. So on to other football news. Did you see Algeria's league? Like, there was like all the teams could have won the title like less than or more than halfway through the season, and then the team who scored the most goals ended up getting relegated. Crazy. Love Algeria. Good country. Now, I wanted to talk a little bit about Tottenham Hotspur. I kind of wanted to do a few more, just bits and bobs on football, youth academies is what I'm trying to say. Let's talk about Harry Kane for a minute, okay? At the time of me getting this, which was like, I don't know, 3 months ago, Harry Kane had 29 goals, 4 assists, and a shooting accuracy of 75% from an attempted 135 shots, which is like 100 shots on target. Is that good? That's awesome. Harry Kane's success is pretty much like the breath of fresh air Tottenham have been needing for years and years after like Adebayor and friggin' Berbatov, who was, yeah, I mean he was good, but like since Lineker and Klinsmann, Spurs haven't really had that talismanic, brilliant striker. It must be thrilling that he's also English and clearly seems to be a big part of the England plans for the next few years. One thing we know about Harry Kane is he likes to shoot, and luckily for him this season, he's scored a lot. Some of the stuff he was trying, especially January, February kind of time, he shouldn't have been scoring those goals. Time after time after time, he was hitting the back of the net, and it was incredible. Like the Chelsea game, every single goal he scored, of the 2 he scored, were just like ludicrous. He's a delightful player. From shooting, he averages about 5 shots in a game. He's getting 75% of them on target, which, I mean, that's probably why he's scoring like a brace every now and again. But the most exciting thing about Harry Kane for Spurs fans is that he is able to do everything. He's got the power to be a bit of a target man. He's got the pace to run after it. He's got a really good understanding of Christian Eriksen, who, aside from Harry Kane, is probably Spurs' most exciting player. You know, well done for them getting him, because anyone could have signed him and he would have been brilliant anywhere. Like, he could have done what Ivan Rakitic has done at Barca. He likes to receive the ball deep. He likes to receive the ball in the 6-yard box. He's just got like everything, and he knows as soon as he gets the ball where he wants to shoot and how. He knows how he's going to get the ball from Eriksen especially, and he just takes it on. He's got such that directness, that drive, like, was so crucial against Chelsea. Like Gary Cahill, one of my biggest criticisms of Gary Cahill is that he eases back off of players a lot, and he'll just drop deeper and deeper and deeper until he feels in a position to make a tackle, like in the box. And that was what gave Harry Kane like all of that fuel to set Chelsea on fire. It was either get the ball from someone else or go and get it off of the Chelsea players. He was brilliant. He's made 40 successful tackles at the time of writing. This was ages ago, and I'm sorry my stats aren't up to date, but that's pretty great for a centre forward. Is 40 successful tackles. He's got everything. I love Harry Kane. And that's probably not great to say that. The other player I'm going to focus on just very briefly is Nabil Bentaleb, who broke through last season under Tim Sherwood, and he's, again at this time of writing, 90% pass accuracy from 1,555 attempts. That's ludicrous. He makes Ryan Mason look great. He's not quite the sort of shielding centre midfielder that we're starting to get used to, that holding midfielder. He's a solid midfielder, but he's partnered with Ryan Mason, who is such a terrier for the ball that it just alleviates that defensive responsibility just a little bit, enough to allow him to defend and attack very, very well. And he makes sensible passes. He's not a spectacular passer to the ball. He's not Christian Eriksen, but he keeps the ball in tight situations and gets it moving again. Well, but he's got a great understanding of Ryan Mason, because they've been playing with each other since youth academy level. Like, they've both been in the same teams for years now, and it just goes to show the importance of or how even a mediocre player like Ryan Mason can be part of a fairly successful team just by having such an understanding with a partner who is not world class, but very, very good. So, you know, well done to Spurs for, well done to Mauricio Pochettino, because he is a smart cookie. Anyway, I know I've yarned on for long enough. I'm just going to quickly do my European 11 of the season, and then I'm going to see you later. As always, send your questions in to us, here, and here, and you know, be careful. Now, my European team of the season is as follows: Gianluigi Buffon in goals, Giorgio Chiellini in centre back, John Terry centre back. I hate left backs. It's a toughie. Says I was Piliquet because I didn't put him in my Premier League team this season, but he deserves to be there because he's so good. Right back, Carvajal. I guess he played a very good season up until the semi-finals of the Champions League. It wasn't great. No. What's that screw? Dani Alves was great. Every match I watched him in, he was playing like a fireball. It was amazing. Centre midfield, Paul Pogba, one of my favourite footballers of all time. Already, he's awesome, and I love him. Other centre midfielder, Cesc Fabregas. I love him. I loved him this season. Left midfield, Eden Hazard. Right midfield, Cristiano Ronaldo. Striker, Suarez. Striker, Messi. Sorry, haters. That's just the darn truth. Okay, all the best, guys. Bye.